What is up everyone? I've successfully installed dynamic bones in my hair, and today I have another news-packed video for you. So just before we begin the video, I want to make a tiny little announcement. Today we are going to have our finishing live stream for the VR haptic glove. I want to keep my promise to you guys and have this thing fully finished and working on a live stream and not just finish it on my own. So today, later on, we are going to make that live stream happen. However, for now, we're going to jump straight into the video. So there's quite a bit to talk about today, but we are going to start off with Xiaomi's smart glasses. Now, while it is important to note that these are not going to be going on sale, or at least not anytime soon, this definitely seems like more of a concept than anything else. Xiaomi smart glasses are more than a wearable companion for your smartphone. So reading from XDA, which is, by the way, one of my favorite places on the internet, Xiaomi is launching its first smart eyewear product today, the Xiaomi Smart Glasses. The company joins the ranks of Google, Snapchat, Nreal, and Lenovo in launching smart glasses. But unlike the products sold by those companies, Xiaomi's offering doesn't immerse the user with an augmented reality view of the world. Rather, they're akin to smart glasses sold by Amazon, Razer, or more recently, Facebook. Yet Xiaomi says its new smart glasses are not just a secondary display for your smartphone. In a press release, Xiaomi says its smart glasses weigh just about 15 grams and look just like ordinary smart glasses, both of which are made possible by adopting MicroLED to lower the space needed in the glass's structural design. MicroLED has a higher pixel density, a longer lifespan, a simpler structure, and higher brightness than OLED, while still having deep blacks due to its pixels being individually lit. The internal chip measures 2.4mm by 2.02mm, with individual pixels measured at 4 μm, allowing it to fit within the frame of the glasses. To make it possible to see content through Xiaomi's smart glasses even under direct sunlight, the company has opted for a more monochrome display that reaches a peak brightness of 2 million nits. We don't know which company is providing the MicroLED, though there are a few names in the industry that come to mind, like JBD and Plessey Semiconductor. So it is quite interesting, and these look incredibly promising. However, while XDA says that this is Xiaomi launching something, I've heard differently from The Verge. So hopping straight onto The Verge, it seems right here that Xiaomi has announced a pair of smart glasses called the Xiaomi Smart Glasses. A company spokesperson tells The Verge that there's no plan to actually put them on sale, but Xiaomi has provided enough detail to make the concept product seem somewhat plausible, at least at some point in the future. So to be honest right now, I don't even know which one to believe. Also, a big thing that I feel like I want to mention about these, because it was the same thing with the Google Glass, is the fact that the glasses seem to only have the display in the right eye. And as a person who can't see very well on my right eye at all, like I wouldn't really be able to read that display, I would be so much happier if they actually offered two different pairs, one with the display in the right eye and one with the display in the left eye. Even though this doesn't seem very popular, a lot of smart glasses companies seem to just go for the display in the right eye, and that puts people like me at a disadvantage, because I can't buy those. They would be utterly useless to me. So I really hope that in the future, glasses with displays in both eyes or glasses where you get to choose which eye you want to display in become more popular. But before that happens, I guess I won't have access to them. The HTC Vive Pro 2 kit ships soon, in October, for $1,399. Pre-orders for the bundle are already live in the US and will launch in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa on September 23rd. The kit costs £1,299 in the UK and can also be pre-ordered from Vive.com, Amazon, Scan, or Overclockers to get a £50 voucher at the respective store. The pre-order window closes on October 14th, so expect units to ship in the second half of next month. So in case you guys are interested in the Vive Pro 2 full kit, I guess this is your chance to grab one very, very soon, or at least pre-order it. Let me know what you think about the Vive Pro 2 down below. Are you interested, or are you just gonna wait for maybe even Valve's next headset, which will hopefully be announced not after the next 6 years, but within the next 6 years? You guys remember Horizon Workrooms? Well, Facebook has now partnered with Zoom in order to have Zoom integration within Horizon Workrooms, once again connecting our two worlds together. Facebook has announced a collaboration with video conferencing application Zoom, integrating Zoom meetings natively into Facebook's new remote work solution for VR, Horizon Workrooms. The integration won't arrive until next year, but will allow you to easily join Zoom meetings and use Zoom Whiteboard all from within VR. So that certainly seems quite interesting. I was honestly kind of wondering when an integration like this was going to happen. And you know what? This might just push back to us getting fully blown Android apps inside the Oculus Quest. Because I don't know if you guys remember that leak, but there was a tiny little glitch in the system that allowed us to see standard Android apps within the Oculus Quest store. And Zoom was one of those applications. So, you know what? This might just be part of that, and we might have gotten a glimpse at it just a little bit early. I used Zoom for college. I don't recommend online college, but I guess Zoom was fine as an application. The Oculus Quest Pro has gotten a little bit more leaks. So since I received my last video, Basti posted a huge, long segment over on our Discord detailing everything that he's found about the Oculus Quest Pro. And there is a lot there, and I'm not gonna fit it into this video. So in case you guys wanna check that out, either, pause the video at a random spot when I'm scrolling it through the screen, or check out our Discord. But in there, we also had a patent for something that definitely looks like it could be the Oculus Quest Pro. So this patent was actually filed by Facebook Technologies LLC in February of 2020. However, it was only granted and kind of released to us on July the 20th. So here we now get to take a look at it. And while it's not very detailed at all, doesn't show us an IPD slider, doesn't show us any of that kind of stuff. What it does show us is that Halo head strap that I've been anticipating. I talked about this a little bit in the previous video, but the Oculus Quest Pro will seemingly have a Halo head strap, or whatever headset this is we're looking at. It also seems that the sides are a little bit thicker, meaning possibly wires will be going into the back, with a battery elite head strap like design. The headset also seems to be much slimmer in the front, like much slimmer. Again, kind of proving that point that the battery could possibly be in the back. Now, we do again have to remember, these images aren't very detailed, so we don't get to see much spec-like components, like again, cameras, or for example, IPD sliders or anything like that, but it does give us a little bit of a hint towards this design, and it certainly is quite interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this design down below. The head strap doesn't seem to adjust very much, or at least on this patent. Again, the patent could be not very well detailed, but seeing how it's connected directly to the headset, I honestly don't know what to think about this. It does look quite comfortable though. I myself am quite a fan of Halo head straps, but you guys might not be. So I would love to hear your opinion down below. Apple's rumored VR headset could feature 3000 ppi MicroOLED. Apple is hosting what promises to be its big iPhone 13 event today. While I didn't take a look at it, we were raving in VR chat, other people did. While we're once again holding out hope for that one more thing, to see if the company reveals anything about its upcoming AR or VR wearables. It seems a supply chain rumor contends that Apple's alleged VR headset may be gearing up to sport a MicroOLED display with pretty high pixel density. So it seems that we have another step up. Not only are we looking at micro LEDs, we're also looking at micro OLEDs. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Apple loves being completely over the top and making their products the best of the best. Or at least according to them. Everyone has their preferences. But there is no denying the fact that when Apple tries to release a product, they try to make it as polished as possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if they went completely over the top on their first AR and VR headset to kind of prove to everyone that, hey, this is the way. So in case you guys want to read the full article, of course, it'll be down in the description below. Now moving on to possibly the weirdest headset I've ever seen. So if you guys have an Android phone, you know that they've got this weird thing, where if you swipe to the right, it gives you a bunch of news articles. And I do check those out every morning just to see if they've got anything interesting on there. As you can see, we have the Xiaomi Smart Glasses on there, but we've also got this, which is probably the weirdest VR headset I've ever seen. Going onto their website, we can see towards a perfect virtual reality experience. Half dive. This is one weird headset. It's meant to be used laying down, and it's got some pretty unique features. For example, their optics, an optical system that supports variable focus function, something that I talked about in a previous video and thought it was a little whiles away, with outstanding view angle and image beauty. The audio, an immersive 3D sound system, 4 speakers placed in order on the HMD so that it covers the user's whole head and presents the user with a high quality, comfortable, immersive audio. Yes, covering the whole head. Force feedback, wire-based forced feedback, Their wire-based force feedback module presents the user with a sense of touch, sword slashes, and friction within the virtual world, adding to their user experience. Kind of like our wire-based force feedback glove, you know? Wind feedback. Wind feedback using 2 fans, equipped with 2 fans on the upper side of the BMD, bed-mounted display. We present the user with a significantly improved immersive VR experience. Interesting. Vibration feedback. Vibration feedback using an audio exciter. Okay, foot controller to allow you to walk in virtual reality, emulating an avatar's movements with the user's ankle, degree of tilt. Users can move as they would in the real world, while in a sleeping posture. Okay, hand controllers coming soon on YouTube, and specifications. So, the degrees of freedom you get here are nowhere close to 6 DoF. They're 4.5 DoF. So like 1.5 DoF off. I have no clue what 0.5 DoF means. Original optical system using 10 lenses. That's the very focal feature. The field of view is 134 degrees. The resolution is 1600 by 1440 per eye, which equates to about a 3200 by 1440 pixels combined. The refresh rate is 90 Hertz. It has a dial style IPD adjustment, 2 hand and foot controllers. The tracking is Lighthouse supported. It's got a DisplayPort, USB 3.0, 3.5mm audio jack, 12 volt power source. All SteamVR applications are supported, and the price on Kickstarter will be, for the basic model, around $800 USD, and the full set about $1,200 USD. Definitely seems quite interesting. Now, this might not be for everyone. Definitely not. It's not your standard VR headset, especially since it has to be used laying down. That's what it's for. It's a bed-mounted display. It is going on Kickstarter, and I do know a group of people that would definitely enjoy this. So, I guess we're moving into interesting territory when it comes to VR. We're starting to see headsets that we've never seen before, and that I never even imagined would appear. What would you use it for? If you are now interested, what kind of use case do you see for this headset? Don't use your imagination. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope to see you later on in today's live stream. Thank you all so much to everybody who joined the rave yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. We were so loud. I was told to stop being loud. So that's a new record we broke there. That's never happened before. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, make sure to join our Discord down below. Make sure to join our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spice memes. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300%, and merch that doesn't put a huge on your body. And if you guys want to know the Patreon, coming up on the channel, make sure to subscribe on with your forward in my balancing next video. Peace.